But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because, you know, I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is no. You know, it's crazy when you asking about that because you say, your matchup is coming out with other weight classes and he's welterweight. So don't make sense. But if the fight make sense, why not?
A lot of people have him at #1 pound for pound. You think that's fair to you?
You know, it's a few people there who deserve be the #1 pound for pound, and it's fine.
Canelo versus Crawford, the biggest fight in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you're looking at Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, this is the next thing.
Fighters explain why Canelo Alvarez is expected to dominate Terence Crawford, while boxing legend Mike Tyson remains unconvinced about the matchup. Tyson has voiced serious concerns about Crawford's chances, warning that this fight may not be in his best interest. He believes stepping into the ring with Canelo, given his size, power, and relentless pressure, poses a significant challenge for Crawford, one that could be too overwhelming to handle.
In your opinion, who's the best fighter in the world?
We can put Tank up there in the top 10 in power for power. He has to be somewhere in power for power. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion, something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as #1.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you're still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talk. With the right business come across the table, it happens. I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, so that fight would be good.
David Benavidez sees Canelo Alvarez as a source of motivation and views the upcoming fight between Canelo and Crawford as a commendable matchup. His respect for Canelo's skills and achievements in the ring highlights his positive outlook on the bout.
Floyd Mayweather at what? You're 23?
23.
That's so fucking young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him because, if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you think?
I think it's tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult fight.
Ryan Garcia highlights Canelo Alvarez's physical advantages, emphasizing his strength, size, and power. He argues that these attributes give Canelo a significant edge over Crawford, who is moving up in weight classes. Garcia believes the substantial weight difference could be a major challenge for Crawford, making it difficult for him to counter Canelo's physicality.
We have to talk about this. Terence Crawford just tweeted, Canelo versus Crawford is definitely by far the biggest fight in boxing. This guy is not playing around. All right. Crawford, pound for pound #1. Canelo, biggest star in boxing still at the moment. Anywhere. I'm not talking about just in the US, Mexico, the UK, everywhere. Canelo is now open. At first it was, hey, I can't go down to 160. I can't do a catch weight of 160. If he wants to fight me, it's gonna be at 168. Plus, I'm not gonna get any credit if I beat a Terence Crawford. It would be like Terence Crawford fighting Tank, moving 2 weight classes up, and I'm not gonna get credit for that. Terence Crawford is a special fighter. He is like a Floyd and a Manny that can move up to weight classes, carry his power, can beat up bigger guys. He's a special.
Sean Porter has voiced concerns about how Terence Crawford will handle Canelo Alvarez's punching power, given Canelo's reputation for delivering devastating blows. Porter questions Crawford's ability to withstand such force, especially with the jump in weight classes. His concerns reflect the broader apprehension about Crawford's ability to endure the physical demands of facing a naturally larger opponent.
When he fought Canelo and he was like standing right in front of Canelo and Canelo just whiffing, it was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing and weaving. That's all what he learned from fighting Floyd.
Mikey Garcia predicts that Canelo Alvarez will win the fight, citing his size and power advantages as key factors. He believes these attributes will play a crucial role in determining the outcome, with Canelo's physicality being a decisive element in the matchup.
Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better, no? Terence Crawford is a great fighter, he's a good fighter, but you know, like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
Yeah.
Roy Jones Jr. has praised Canelo Alvarez's abilities while acknowledging Terence Crawford's desire to challenge himself against the best. He suggests that if Crawford is unable to overcome Canelo, it could mark a significant turning point in his career, given Canelo's status as one of the sport's top fighters.
I mean, I can't really say nothing about that. If that's what he wants to do, then that's what he's going to do. Canelo is a man that he does anything he wants to do. I don't think really what people say affects him. But I feel like the people, they want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. It's the biggest fight to make happen, and I feel like I'm the biggest threat to him.
Robert Garcia favors Canelo Alvarez in the matchup, aligning with the majority opinion that Canelo's size, power, and experience at higher weight classes give him the edge. He believes that if Terence Crawford takes the fight, it will be primarily for the massive payday, as Crawford has already secured his future and no longer needs to fight. However, if the bout happens, Garcia expects
to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Payday. I'm the face of boxing.
Crawford wanted a payday, but Crawford didn't do good at 54. When I talk to people, they all tell me you would have knocked him out at 68.
Well, he knows now. He experimented the 154, and he knows. Maybe he do in 168 for a big check.
My last thing, Canelo, you just donated $70 million to build. You donated $70 million to build a center for kids with special needs in Mexico. Tell me about why did you do that?
I always try to help people.
Why?
And I don't like to respond this kind of thing because I don't like to put myself like I tell from the bottom of my heart.
Pues very nice.
Enrique, don Eduardo, las palabras de
No, sí. Like shit.
David Benavidez recently fought at 175. What did you think he looked like, and what does he have to do to get a Canelo fight?
No, look, it's his weight class. 75 is his weight class, and you know he do nothing in 175. Really, no, he's not the same. But he is his weight class, the 175, and I don't really want to say what he's need to do to have the fight.
Promoter Eddie Hearn has expressed skepticism about Terence Crawford's chances against Canelo Alvarez, citing the significant weight difference as a major concern. He finds it remarkable that Crawford is taking on such a challenge, implying that the physical disparity may be too much to overcome.
Crawford, like you're mentioning that you feel like Davis just too big, too young, just too much overall. Like, is that kind of the same thing with the Crawford and Canelo because of the weight classes, the weight between them?
Yeah, I believe so. Listen, I love Crawford. He's a good friend. You know, we reach out to each other. We've travel the world through the amateur program. He see me beat people up. I see him beat people up. He see me get beat up. I got beat up. We both, whatever. Everybody. The stories can go on. But yeah, when it comes to weight and power, man, that shit is real. You know. And then skills too, skill level too. Like Canelo's not no pushover. Look what he did to the little girl Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo, big bad wolf, and he ran the whole night. A couple of hooks. Like Canelo threw a couple of hooks and he just ran all night. It's like, but where's that? You know, let's fight. I think Crawford has the skills, but when it comes to start getting shots and blocking them power shots, and Canelo knows how to move too. He has agility. It's not like a robot. I mean, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but that's a huge fight. A lot of fans want to see it. Like even a lot of trainers I've spoken to have said and feel that Terence, because of his skill level, can bridge the gap between weight and make it even because he's so damn good and his IQ is so damn good.
My opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think Crawford can beat Canelo. But do I think he can give him a good fight? And I'll be sitting there rooting for Crawford all day. I put all my money. I'm always going to bet on black, always. But in reality of it, I just think Canelo knows how to fight. He knows how to come in big, and he can throw hard shots. He's a technical guy too. Look what he did to Colin Smith, hitting elbows, hitting arms, hitting all this other stuff. He's going to use those same type of tactics on a smaller guy.
Gervonta Tank Davis has praised Canelo Alvarez, describing him as one of the top boxers of this era and a great fighter. While he hasn't directly predicted the fight's outcome, his admiration for Canelo highlights the high regard in which Alvarez is held within the boxing community.
Be great. That'll be 3 times. If you go 154 and win the belt, that's 3 times super. Then I said, chase super greatness. Come on, Canelo. 160.
Well, if he can get in there with Charlo in like his next 2 fights, where he still got age on his side, then maybe go up again. Like if he's trying to chase the greatness. But I mean, he already done something that's never been done.
Teddy Atlas has praised Canelo Alvarez, emphasizing his size, strength, and power as a unified champion with impressive achievements. He acknowledges that handling a fighter of Canelo's caliber is a huge challenge, but also raises the question of whether Canelo can handle a smaller, faster, and more defensive opponent. Atlas points out that speed, agility, and movement could be key factors in the fight, noting that Canelo has shown moments of slowing down, especially with age. He suggests that slick...
I feel like Terence is what?
Oh, incredible. Right, yeah, especially being into the fight, no one knew who really was going to win. And you can see the confidence. I don't think real confidence you can fake.
Sports commentator Stephen A. Smith has weighed in on the matchup, acknowledging Terence Crawford's skill but expressing concerns about his ability to hurt Canelo Alvarez. Smith believes that if Crawford cannot land impactful punches, Canelo will relentlessly pressure him, using his power advantage to dominate.
Look up the definition of boxing. Please, look up the definition of boxing. The martial arts of boxing, and then come back with your opinion. Because boxing is not all about knocking somebody out. Yes, that's part of it. That can happen, but boxing is a sport where you can outpoint somebody too. That's why they go to the scorecard.
I appreciate that take, bro. That's real educated, man, real thoughtful. But you know, you ain't had a decision winner in a long time, bro. You know, you known for like being a great finisher. So I appreciate that. But that ain't how you moving though.
Right.
Follow for more.
Boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult has expressed doubt about Terence Crawford's ability to absorb Canelo Alvarez's punches. He suggests that the power disparity could be a critical factor, with Crawford potentially struggling to withstand the heavy blows from Canelo. Crawford's decision to move up 3 weight classes to face Canelo has raised concerns among various boxing professionals, many of whom believe that skipping multiple divisions to fight the biggest fighter in the super middleweight class is a risky move. They worry that the significant jump in weight could put Crawford at a considerable disadvantage, given the challenges it presents.
This for all the nut huggers, the bud nut huggers, the bud butt buddies. You see that? You see that? We see that. You understand me? You see what that say? Jamel Charlo what is the WBA junior middleweight champion in recess? Jamel Charlo is the WBC junior middleweight champion in recess. Nah, man. Virgil Ortiz Jr. is the WBC intern junior middleweight champion. Nah, man. So make it make sense. People gotta make it make sense. Charlo's still a big dog there. Yeah, that's my camera behind me. Charlo's still a big dog there. So a lot of people need to get their facts straight. Understand? Opinions don't matter, it's all facts. No opinions, sport podcast. And I'm always gonna bring you the real, never the fake, and I'm never late on the news, you hear me? Get at me, man. Dollar.
Tim Bradley offers a more optimistic perspective, acknowledging Canelo Alvarez's size but believing that Terence Crawford's skills could give him a chance to prevail. Bradley suggests that Crawford's technical prowess and strategic approach might offset the size difference, giving him a legitimate opportunity to win, in contrast to the many opinions favoring Canelo.
Crawford saying he wanted to fight you. Everybody wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Now, I saw after the end of the Crawford fight, the, how they call him? The Excellency. Yeah, Turkey. His Excellency. The Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford. Yeah.
He's willing to pay whatever I want. Hands down.
That'll work. Yeah, so if yeah, you're in. So if the numbers were right with Crawford, you'll do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because, you know, I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move that much now.
Alexander Usyk offers a different perspective, acknowledging the widespread belief in Canelo Alvarez's impending victory but arguing that Terence Crawford's intelligence and ring savvy could lead him to success. Usyk believes that despite Canelo's size, Crawford's smart fighting style offers him a viable path to victory. The Canelo vs. Crawford fight is anticipated to bring back the excitement of boxing's golden era, with fans and analysts eager to see a matchup that recalls the days when top fighters faced each other regardless of weight class differences. This bout is seen as a throwback to a time when skill and bravery defined the sport, generating widespread enthusiasm.
Easy work would, you know, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want $200 million for Benavidez, and he want $150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him, I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to 168, your weight, no catch weight, no none of that, and dethrone you. So, you know, he got that in the back of his head. You know, this guy, for one, he's tough.
Esson Davis shared his thoughts on the fight, stating that Canelo Alvarez has had his time at the top and possesses the ability to adapt to any style, which has contributed to his greatness. Davis's comments highlight Canelo's versatility and experience, suggesting that these attributes make him a formidable opponent for Terence Crawford. While many focus on Canelo's size and power advantages, others point to Crawford's skill and intelligence as potential equalizers.
I think Bud could beat Canelo. Like I said, I've been saying this, I don't think size win fights, I think skills do. So yeah, I think like being a southpaw with good movement and sharp boxing, it'd be hard for Canelo with that high guard to walk him down and load up on them big hooks. I think Bud would beat Canelo.
Bud Crawford, just won his debut at 154. Said if the money's right, we'll fight. Everybody wants that fight. What do you feel about that matchup? People saying the weight, all this stuff. How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And you know, like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford. 2-3 weights class less than me. But if the money is right, why not? Right? Why not? But look, I'm focused 100% on Berlanga. I know I have a challenge in front. I never overlook any fighter. So I'm focused 100% in this and then we'll see.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.